Okay, so I've just calmed down because I just uploaded a video about the referees and how they're costing Arsenal. Like I said, it's been going on for a while. I'm going to say 20 years, so give that a watch. But right now, I'm going to do the player ratings. Obviously, if you don't know the player ratings, I don't know what else to tell you. Rating the players, simple as that. Let's just get straight into it. Ramsdale, I'm going to give him a 7. I don't give a fuck what anyone says, but if he doesn't make that save in the first half, Arsenal do not win that game. Simple as that. Abysmal display defensively in that first half. And if it wasn't for him, if it wasn't for that world-class save, we do not win that game. Simple as that. So, Ramsdale, boy, get a 7. Did a little cock up a little bit in the second half and tried to distribute it, but led to nothing, so I don't give a fuck. Cool. Saliba, I'm not going to lie to you. This wasn't classic Saliba. I thought he fell asleep in the first goal. Look, all our defenses fell asleep. Both our centre-backs fell asleep in the first goal. 100%. But I just think he was more at fault for that, in my opinion. I think, look, he's quite young, so that just comes with experience. But I think you should always anticipate your player not getting it. As much as Gabriel has been monstrous, post World Cup, you always make sure. And he fell asleep and they tucked it in and it was 1-0 within 9 seconds. And I think he was at fault for that. Both of them are at fault. I also thought that sometimes Solanke had a bit of him sometimes, especially in that first half. Grew better in the second half. I'm going to give him a 6. Gabriel, definitely our best centre-back right now, bro. Like, let's not lie, bro. Gabriel is our best centre-back. Let's have it right. And, like I said, I thought he was at fault as well for the first goal. I just think after that, though, he was monstrous. He really was. And he's just been really, really good. And look, I know he wasn't included in this Brazilian squad, and to be honest, I don't think he cares. And I promise you, when I speak for all Arsenal fans, that nobody wants any of the. I would rather every single Arsenal player stay at Coney, bro. Honestly, I don't want anyone to go anywhere. You saw what happened with Jesus. Can't be having that in 2 months to go to the season. Sorry, no. But him, I'm going to give him a 7. I think he's definitely improved and he's definitely been the best centre-back in the league. I'm sorry, he really has. And anybody that disagree with me can go and shut their mums. I don't care. Tomiyasu, 3. It's just a 3. I said this in my last video. I just think, just like the whole Shevchenko Tierney thing, if both of them are fit, if both of them are available, you have to start Ben White. And today, bro, I can't lie to you, like, you could just tell, bro, like, the chemistry was not there. That whole right-hand side looked so disjointed, bro. He ain't got that technical ability that Ben White has either on the ball. I think maybe defensively you could say he's better. Do you know what I'm saying? But when we're trying to attack, especially against a team like Bournemouth, who are going to sit back, that's not the game for them. I can't lie, Arteta, this is this naivety. You can't throw away games like that, bro. This is the Premier League. Do you know what I mean? And, a lot of people had this expectation as well. I saw somebody say, Arsenal, just 4 goals today. Like, come on, man. Like, we haven't been watching the Premier League for the past fucking hell. Do you know what I mean? But I just thought he was atrocious. I really did. And look, I do like the guy. I really do love him. I really do love Tomiyasu. He's a great defender, 100%. But I just think whenever these two are fit, you just start Ben White. And he got rightfully taken off at half-time. And it proved to be a good decision, isn't it? Yeah. So, 3. So, who's next? Zinni, look. I don't think he was that bad in the first half. He was definitely one of our most creative, in my opinion. I'm wondering to see. I wonder what's his passing stat for the whole game. Probably fucking like, I don't even know, man. That guy's fucking everywhere, isn't he? Defensively, I thought he was quite sound. You know, a lot of their attack came from that side. I know they scored coming from that left-hand side, but we overloaded in that side, which meant that our right side was quite deficient. But he wasn't at fault. It was a poor cross with this Sporting. It just wasn't defended properly, and simple as that. And in the second half, I thought he shone again 7. Like, Shevchenko is honestly just one of the signings of the season, 100%. Like, fantastic player. Thomas Partey. I'm going to give him my man in the match, bro. I just think, again, the whole Tierney, Celis, Zinni, or Ben White versus Tommy, it's just the same thing with Jorginho and Partey, man. Like, he's clearly the superior player, bro. And I just thought from start to finish, he was outstanding. Obviously, got his goal. He was very, very integral for our second goal, by the way, because the way he was dribbling before that, he watched the game back, watched our second goal go back, and see how it led to Nelson crossing it to Ben White to shoot for our equaliser. But he was my man of the match. He gets a 9, bro. Like, honestly, I don't care what anybody says. A lot of people want to cast up this whole Casemiro, Rodri's comeback. I promise you lot, that there is no better CDM in this league than Thomas Partey. I promise you. And yeah, he gets a 9 from me. Who's next? Odegaard. Look, let's talk about him a little bit, because at first glance, if you had asked me this year, like a full-on, like, full-time missile, I would have slated the guy, bro. I can't lie to you. But after reviewing and calming down a bit, I actually thought he played alright today. It wasn't his, like, outstanding game. It wasn't like the Everton game, do you know what I'm saying? But he played okay. Like, he was good. Like, the first half, I thought some of his decision makings was just like, oh my days, bro. And I heard he took 11 shots today, and I'm just like, and every single time he kept taking a shot of the free kick, I've never seen him take a free kick and score. So I was quite, like, bewildered about that. I can't lie to you. Especially when there was one in the first half, he took it and passed it literally right there, and he's known for taking his long shots. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of confusing, but in the second half, he grew. He really took the baton, bro. Like, he just kept the man on the ball, was very creative, was giving Mandem headache, bro. I can't lie to you, I'll give him a 7. Who's next? Patrick, I'm going to call him Patrick Vieira. Fucking hell, fam. Fabio Vieira obviously came in for Xhaka. I actually really liked that. I liked it. I had no problems with that. That wasn't the thing I had a problem with. That was only the Tomiyasu replacement that pissed me off in the lineup. But I was quite happy to see Fabio Vieira come on. I thought he did all right. Like, I honestly don't think there was a difference between Xhaka's performance and Vieira's performance. And, you know, some might agree to that, disagree or agree. That's your problem. But I didn't really see a difference like that. I won't lie to you. I thought he pressed well when he needed to. I thought he recycled the ball when we needed to. Him and Thomas Partey, I would say, were really good at recycling the balls and trying to win the second balls in the first half. And Zinni, obviously. I'm going to give him a 6. Like, he wasn't, like, outstanding. But, like, he wasn't... Jack didn't come on and, like, I think, oh, yeah, Jack should always be starting. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and I thought he deserved a start, especially with this cameo against Everton and Aston Villa. But yeah, I'll give him a 6. Simple. Bukayo Saka wasn't really his day today. Let's be real. Like, obviously, he did his thing on Wednesday. Maybe suffering from a bit of fatigue. He got better in the second half. A lot of them obviously all got better in the second half. That's how we fucking won the game, right? We won the game in the second half. But yeah, it wasn't like his like illustrious game. Like, it wasn't like mad like Saka. Do you get it? But bro, Saka's still always causing problems. Do you know what I mean? I'm interested to see how many chances he created, because you know he's still always about. You know what I'm saying with that. So yeah, I'm gonna give him a 6. Give him a 6. Trossard came on. Obviously, I'm not gonna rate him because he didn't even last the first half. Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna rate him. I'm just giving him a standard 5. 3 was alright anyway, so 5 makes sense. Who's next? Who came on for him was Smitho. I thought he did the right. Look, you got to think about the fact that this man hasn't played proper football, a full 90, since like last season. You know what I mean? And like, probably if you accumulate all of his minutes this season in all competition, it's probably about 90 minutes. Do you know what I mean? So even probably less than that. So, and obviously, look, he got an assist for the Partey goal. Fantastic header back to, centre of attention for Partey to, slot that in. But look, it wasn't like his blistering best, you know what I mean? But I'm not going to come in here and give him mad slack, bro. I think he came on, did a job. Obviously, Reiss Nelson came on and did better, but I should give him a standard 6, honestly. I really would. Martinelli, I don't know, man. I think he's better in the centre forward, and I know that sounds so mad because he didn't score today, but I just think he attracts the ball better than any other player that can play in that role at this moment of time. Like, because he uses his pace well, and he's quite good at running. I mean, it doesn't sound right, like he's quite good at running. Like, ooh, yeah, we just fucking. It's just 2 feet long faster. I know that, but I mean, in terms of I think he's quite intelligent to know how to run into spaces. That's what I mean by that. And yeah, I thought he had a couple of opportunities, like half chances. Like, one time he came through and goal. I thought he could have done better. I can't lie to you. I'll give him a 6, but he kept causing problems. But I think it's something that, I don't know how long Nketiah is out for. I don't know when Jesus is coming back. But I think it's something that Arteta should try and implement more further, in my opinion. Yeah, obviously, the big boy that came on, Reiss Nelson, my fucking guy, bro. Kennington boy, fam, Southeast boy, fam. You already know, man. This man lives 20 minutes away from me, bro. Actually, not away from me now, do you know what I mean? Because man's fucking like in a fucking mansion or something, do you know what I'm saying? But he grew up 20 minutes away from me, bro. Southeast boy, born and bred at the Colney, bro. Hell-end product. And, when you talk about what it means to win this title, I'm 23 years old, me and him are probably the same. I think we are the same age. We know we haven't seen that glory. These glory terms that your dads, your mums, your granddads, your uncles talk about from the boys. We ain't seen it, bro. And we want to see it. Do you know what I'm saying? And you can tell, bro, like, he's really just said, I'm going to do my shit, bro. I saw a tweet, I said, some from a United fan account, and he was like, Arsenal need a goal and they bring on Reiss Nelson. What are you telling me now, bro? Huh? What are you telling me now? Fantastic cameo from Reiss Nelson. And I'm just really, really proud of him, honestly. He knows what it means to play for this football club. He knows what it fucking means, bro. He's so young, he's hungry, and he's out of contract, and he wants to stay. We can't have Pepe in our books and not have Reiss Nelson. That just doesn't compute. So we either sell him and give him another contract, because he's definitely a useful player. He's got 5 goal contributions and he hasn't been played 90 minutes. Like, what the fuck, bro? Some people who cost 100 million ain't even got those numbers yet. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of hella crazy right now, bro. So it's a no-brainer. Give him a contract. Do you know what I mean? So proud of the boy, man. I really am. Who else came on? Ben White. How can I forget about my bro? Ben White, I love you, bro. I feel like I was one of the first people to show this man love, bro. I'm so happy that he got his first Arsenal goal. I don't know if it's his first Premier League goal, but he got his first Arsenal goal, and honestly, it was just fantastically taken, first and foremost. And I just thought the chemistry between Saka, Odegaard, and Ben White is clear as day. You know, you look at the first half, look at the second half, and you just think, bro, there's definitely two different right backs. Do you know what I mean? Two different players. And I just think he's just overall importance to this squad, to this first 11, is so underestimated, bro. I don't know why he hasn't been talked about to being the right back of the year. Just name me a better right back than Ben White. Honestly, just name it. Just name somebody better than Ben White at right back. Please, I want to know. I don't see anybody else. He is so good, bro. He is so fantastic. And he just equalised today. You know, like, I wonder what the XG on that was. And it was fantastically taken. Fantastically taken. I thought all the goals today, actually, were quite good. Both sides. I really do. Just, as a blind player, £50 million we spent on this guy. Absolute steal, bro. An absolute fucking steal, if you ask me. Just a wonderful player, man. Like, you guys already know, I said Ben White is fucking bro, fam. And he always will be, man. He always will be. I can see him being a future Arsenal captain one day. I really can. I can see it. He just has this kind of, like, I know people like to make fun of him because he seems so nonchalant, but I don't think he's like that, fam. I think he's more than that. I think he's got that hunger, bro, that maybe, you know, he's just really good at hiding. But I think he's definitely someone that speaks, I think, in the changing room. I really do think that. He's just someone that really cares about this football club, I can tell, and he always wants to shine. And you know what? If Gareth Southgate can't see that, then fuck him, bro. Honestly, fuck him. Oh, you haven't even given him a rating. If I'm giving my man an 8, bro. Fucking Ben White, bro. Fucking hell. Did I give Reece Nelson a number? I didn't even give him a rating. I'm gonna give him an 8 as well. Scoring a sublime finish. Sublime finish, bro. The way my head flew off, bro. Emotions, fam. It was giving Welbeck, bro. Do you know what? And I think that was even more, fam, because it was just something about that. Maybe it's because we were also in the title race in that season as well, remember? You know, we were just going to be 2 points behind them after we won that game. But this one is just like, it hits more, it hits different, bro. And we're just the greatest football club of all time. And sometimes I hate Arsenal Football Club. You guys know I'm going through like some chest problems right now. And it's not really helpful for me to be watching Arsenal, actually, if I'm being honest with you. But as much as I hate them for putting me through this emotional turmoil that give me every fucking week, as much as I hate Arsenal, I love Arsenal. I love them with all my heart, man. And today, and these kind of moments just make you remember why you support the club and the love for the game, you know. Beautiful, beautiful scenes from the boys, man. And Mikel Arteta, I'm going to give him a 6 because I don't like the fact that he started Tomiyasu. He said he wants to give people minutes. That's what we have. First of all, that's why we have cup games. And second of all, that's why we have Europa League still. Do you know what I mean? We're not like Man City, bro. Like Man City, what they do is they like to interchange the back four. But because Arsenal have been winning all through like this with the same team, when you don't play them after like 10 games, obviously the disjointment is going to be conveyed, and that's what happened, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So, it's just, look, I think this is something that he needs to be thinking about next season in terms of how to integrate people more within the Premier League. If maybe say one game starts, or maybe he starts 2 games, or, do you know what I mean? Look at how, like, Man City put Ake, for example, put Ake today at left back, but most of them can put like fucking Rico Lewis or some shit like that. Do you know what I mean? Just these are what I'm saying. We don't rotate like that. Mostly because, first of all, Tomiyasu's legs are not even able to do that because he gets injured like fucking half the time. You know, but this is what I mean. Like, if you're not doing that now, you can't just shop and change it just because it's Bournemouth. It's just that was very dangerous from Arteta, and I think he will learn from that today, and I hope he does, because you can't take anything for granted. We haven't won anything yet, you know. But yeah, that is my player ratings. Arsenal, give me a fucking heart attack like always. Oh, I really hope this club isn't the death of me, man. Big man thing, but I just can't do it. I can't take it. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, all of that. I'll see you guys in the next one. And yeah, take care. I will be back now. I feel much better making videos. I can talk. I've done about 20 minutes now of talking. That could not have happened last week, trust me. A lot of football's going on. United won the cup, which I predicted. If you look from what I did last week, I predicted that. And I know I've missed a lot of things as well, with the Europa League and all that stuff, but I've been really ill. But I'm back now. I'm back and I'm better-ish. But yeah, I take care of you guys and peace.